Your tax dollars are paying to kill babies overseas, and Julie Bishop is defending that. Foreign Minister Julie Bishop announced last week that the government will give an extra $9.5 million to Sprint, an affiliate of mega abortion giant Planned Parenthood. The confusing thing is Julie Bishop is misrepresenting the truth by insisting that the Planned Parenthood Federation of America is not receiving any funding. But that's like saying we're not giving it to Planned Parenthood's left hand while we give it to their right hand. Journalists aren't confused, noting that Julie Bishop has taken the opposite approach of President Trump in announcing extra money for international Planned Parenthood. Julie Bishop's own announcement, dated 15 February 2017 on government letterhead, names the International Planned Parenthood Federation on the very first line. Comparison to being the opposite of Trump on this gross use of our money is a reference to the Mexico City policy, which was first introduced by conservative President Reagan to stop American taxpayers' money going to already profitable businesses which promote or provide services to kill babies in poor and developing nations. Conservative President George Bush Sr. continued this. Leftist President Bill Clinton revoked it. Conservative President George Bush Jr. reinstated it. Regressive President Barack Obama revoked it again. And yes, Donald Trump, enemy of career politicians, again said no more tax dollars to companies promoting or providing abortions overseas. And Julie Bishop promptly gave them more of our money to kill babies. Unsurprisingly, a Labor senator thinks Julie's got it right, because it's a typical leftist policy to make abortion more accessible. When Clinton, Obama and Labor are all applauding Ms. Bishop, that should tell you something. Are you a leftist or a conservative? I'm very confused. As we heard from Catherine Toomey of Priceless House recently, abortion regularly has devastating impacts on women, and there are certainly plenty of other ways we can compassionately assist them. Hurting them more when they are most vulnerable and in need of genuine assistance is not good or compassionate plan. Abortion hurts women and kills children. Is it that hard, Ms. Bishop, to find an uncontroversial strategy for helping the maternal health of women? Is there no one already doing great work without promoting abortion? Lack of clean birthing facilities affects far more women's health than lack of abortion. It is not uncommon for women in developing countries to give birth on rags or directly on a dirt floor. A simple thing like a clean birthing kit is not as common everywhere as it is here, and it is far cheaper than abortion, only consisting of a plastic sheet, plastic gloves, a clean razor and cloths. Why not give another $9.5 million to a less controversial charity like cleanbirth.org, which is helping prevent the needless deaths of mothers and babies in our region? Isn't preserving life better healthcare than taking life? And then there's Helping Babies Breathe, an educational program overseen by the World Health Organization and USAID, which teaches resuscitation skills to birth attendants in areas which have limited resources. This can help reduce infant mortality for the 1 in 10 children which require some form of assistance to initiate breathing. Couldn't another $9.5 million helping successful births be a far better investment than funding an international abortion giant? The point is this: we are spiralling out of control with our national debt. Debt is at record highs. Spending is at record highs. Borrowing is at record highs, and the government is struggling to rein it all in. The conservative economic management of Howard and Costello is a distant memory, as is the family-friendly, socially conservative leadership that saw both houses of Parliament giving bipartisan support to the traditional definition of marriage. In the midst of this economic chaos, we now have an allegedly conservative government spending another $9.5 million on promoting abortion overseas, abandoning the economic and social values of its base, and wondering how they can win the next election. If you want to win, I'll tell you how. Stop listening to Labor and the media, and stop compromising the Judeo-Christian values this nation was founded on. You're not smarter than our founders. Robert Menzies, the founder of the once great Liberal Party, said, "Modern history is, as you all know, full of examples of great movements that disappeared because they had ceased to have any genuine reason for existence. The important thing is to have a faith to live by, and that goes for us in this party. Does it, Ms. Bishop? If your party still has a faith to live by, immediately cancel not just the extra funding, but all funding for companies which promote or provide abortion, and wisely invest our foreign aid on real healthcare, which doesn't include ending innocent lives. This is Church and State with Dave Pellowe.